Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today, what if you guys is a very special Ninjago video. Today, we are again playing the Lego Ninjago movie video game, and I'm with my buddy Alan, of course.
What's up?
Which is always a blast. And wait, why did I just jump? This is a big video. Big video, guys. Today is January 14th, 2021, which means 10 years ago today, Lego Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu, the TV show, aired its pilot. Yeah, 10 years ago today, Ninjago aired, guys. This show is a decade old, and let me tell you, it has not freaking aged a day. This game does have flaws, but I do like to think that the Lego Ninjago movie video game is a great game. I think TT Fusion did a great job. It's really fun. The Lego Ninjago movie is my favorite Lego movie. It's probably one of, if not my favorite animated film of all time. It does not deserve the hate. I think it's a, not perfect, but near perfect film. I love everything about it, and I can't wait. Hopefully they make another. Who knows if that'll even happen. But yeah, Lego Ninjago movie is effing amazing, guys. And the TV show that kickstarted so long ago, 10 years ago. What are we doing here? Oh, we're fighting. Or you're fighting. That kickstarted, and let me tell you, I didn't see the pilot when it aired on Cartoon Network, because I don't have Cartoon Network. I saw it on, I bought it from the exchange on DVD, and essentially, I remember the first time seeing Ninjago, man. It was, I went to Target with my nanny and poppy, and season 1 was on DVD, and I said, "Oh, nanny, let's buy season 1," and she said, "Brendan, are you sure you can, is this appropriate?" Because, it doesn't, the cover didn't look like a children's show, and that's another thing. It's not a kid's show, it's an animated show, and there's a difference. And I said, "Oh yeah, it's fine, it's Lego, it should be fine." And let me tell you, I was effing hooked, man. Watching this show as a kid was amazing. Seeing the writing and the character growth and everything, and as a teenager, it just got better. The show kept getting better, and as an adult, I'm 22 now. It is my favorite franchise of all time, Ninjago. And it's my favorite TV show of all time. I don't think anything will replace Ninjago ever. I mean, I love so many shows, animated and live action, and Ninjago will always probably take the cake. The animation, the writing, the directing, everything is just so freaking on point. And that's something like Chima or Nexo Knights, and if you like those shows, that's perfectly fine, but those shows will never reach the quality of Ninjago. It just won't happen. The Hageman brothers did a great job writing, and they went on to make Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which is my favorite horror movie, so they're good writers. And I don't know, I mean, what else can I tell you, man? I was hooked. And as an adult, it just got better. Season 8, Sons of Garmadon, and Hunted, and the Oni and Dragon, the whole Oni and Dragon trilogy, March of the Oni, Season 10, that whole trilogy is probably the best trilogy I've ever seen. And you know how much I love the sequel trilogy. And that's saying something right there. But yeah, I mean, it's a great show for older kids to watch. It's a great show for teenagers and adults to watch. It really, like Lego itself, it's really great for all ages. It's a blast. And Ninjago hasn't really done too well with DVD releases, as you guys know. I have season 1 to 8. I do not have season 9 through whatever the fudge they have. 14, I think, is coming out. So I've seen season 11, but I have not seen 12, 13 yet. I'm waiting for the DVDs. Now, you guys know I got a region-free Blu-ray player, so I will be getting them soon. They're pretty friggin' expensive, so I gotta wait a little bit here. But it just sucks, because like I said, Ninjago is my favorite franchise medium ever, and it just sucks that I can't really access it. They do a really poor job of that, but other than that, the show, the movie, these games, it's amazing. So again, I can't thank the Hagemans enough. I can't thank Lego enough. You guys created something really friggin' special here. Lego is a medium that can reach any age, but Ninjago is something that really is something special. It's not just another Lego show. It's really a mature show. I mean, I would even go farther to say it's an adult show. It's got no sex and drugs and drinking and intense violence, but it's definitely not for little kids. And just to prove it, like Adventure Time and regular show, Lego Ninjago was on Adult Swim for a little bit. Because, again, it has an adult. If you go on Hulu and if you go on certain, like Netflix, and you go under the tab, like the category, one of the categories for Ninjago is adult interest. So it just goes to show you that, anyone that looks you in the eye and says, Lego's for babies, or Ninjago's for kids, they're just wrong, it's objectively wrong. No, you don't have to love the show, but again, it's just such a great show that can reach anyone. As an adult, I've only grown to love it more, you know. Just seeing the messages the way it handles death and loss and comedy and action, it's all so flawless in its execution. So, I guess, Alan, you were kind of on the spot here, but I'll ask you, what... You watched the whole show with me, at least 1 to 10. From what you remember, I mean, what did you like about it? What did you not like? How do you relate to this show and the franchise? Like, what does it mean to you? Not to be sappy, but it's kind of what today's about.
I mean, it provides a more realistic sense of, I mean, things that happen than a lot of other cartoons do, I think. I mean, I love the action scenes. I love the scenes where they're just talking and they're serious, you know?
Yeah.
It was just overall a great show to watch, and it never got old, and they put all of at least those first seasons together really, really well to hold that same kind of tone throughout the whole thing, where it is serious, and it can be a little funny, but it's got a good deep meaning to it, which, you know, it makes it not just you're sitting there mindlessly watching something, but you're actually getting something out of it.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm excited for the future, too. I think Ninjago is... I'm not gonna lie, you know, I am a real fan of Ninjago. I'm not gonna say it sucks, but I do think that maybe starting with season 11, it got a little bit too jokey for me. It lost a little bit of its mature, intense tone. Now, I'm not saying that the new stuff is bad. It's all in the same canon. It's all in the same universe. I just feel like when the Hagemans left, Ninjago got a little bit less, like 11 out of 10. But again, I have not seen season 12 and 13. I have seen 11, and from what I can tell, I enjoyed 11, but it just felt a little different. The animation's different, you know, the writing was different. It was still good and quality television, but it wasn't as good. Like, I consider Ninjago 1 to 10 as, like, the pinnacle of television, in my eyes. Like, that, you can't beat that in me. So, and then 11 is just like, oh, it's great, but it's just, you know, it's good. You know, it's not like, oh my god, you know, it's good.
Yeah.
And if you love season 11, that's perfectly fine. I do love season 11, just if I had to pick. So hopefully, again, this franchise is in a great light. I think that a lot of people didn't like the Lego Ninjago movie. I don't know why. I mean, that movie got more backlash than a lot of things. I mean, it was really freaking hated. And I love the movie. I love the game that we're playing. I mean, how did you like the movie compared to the other Lego movies? Like, what did you think about it?
I mean, you know, you come out with the Lego movie and it's just this whole big thing, and then Batman's something everybody knows already. But they were able to take something that we knew, and they made it different while still holding true to that kind of the characters and, you know, some of it, but then they were able to make it different and something for, you know, a different group of people to enjoy.
Right.
You know, we were saying earlier, if, you know, you might like the comedy in that, or you might like the seriousness of the other thing, but there's something there for everybody to enjoy Ninjago as a whole.
Yeah, I mean, I think moving for the Lego Ninjago movie, I think moving it to comedy was the best goal, because the Lego movie and Lego Batman movie, you know, first and foremost, they are comedic movies.
Right.
They are animated comedies. That's their thing. So if you were to make the Lego Ninjago movie be like the show in tone, it wouldn't work in the same universe. So I think striking that balance between comedic and, you know, there's some serious moments in the movie. There's some sad moments. You know, it's not like straight comedy, but it's not, you know, it's something different, and that's what they wanted. And I think the movie was underrated and polarized because it was different. But again, that's what we wanted, you know. It's like Call of Duty. They go, oh, we don't want any more futuristic Call of Duty. We want boots on the ground. So we get World War II, and they're like, this sucks. We want something futuristic. You know, it's like, make up your freaking mind, you know. Same thing here. It's like Ninjago fans wanted something different, and we got a comedy movie. That, mind you, the Lego Ninjago movie is not in the canon of the show. Not even close. Completely different unities. And they freaked out. So again, you know, I think it's fair to not like it, but to hate it, I don't know. I think if you call yourself a Ninjago fan, you at least need to watch the movie, and you at least need to give it some common sense, you know?
Yeah, oh, for sure. And being different, you know, and matching with the other ones, there's still that possibility that we see all of them together in one at some point, you know, who knows? Yeah,
who knows? Because Ninjago introduced the whole, you know, realm element, you know?
Right.
Because Shima, as much as I don't like Shima, it's canon to Ninjago. It's one of the realms, so... You know, I like how they're kind of expanding upon it. And again, Ninjago, man, 10 years old, that's friggin' nuts. It's crazy. It really is. I think Adventure Time and regular show also came out 10 years ago, if I'm remembering. But
wow.
Today is the day for Ninjago. Again, guys, we're gonna end the video around here. I didn't want to make this too long. Again, guys, this game is great. The movie's great. Ninjago as a whole, I think, is easily my favorite franchise ever. Just a little bit above Star Wars for me, and Marvel, DC, all that. And I don't know. I just love everything about it. I think it's great for all ages. It's really fun. It hits every note you want it to hit, and I can't wait for the future. So again, thank you, Lego. You guys freaking rocked it. You nailed it. You know, I mean, originally Ninjago was just going to be a toy line with the card spinners and all that little game, and then they got the pilot, and the pilot took off, and season 1 and 2 took off, and then season 2 was supposed to be the end of it, and then season 3 was supposed to be the end, and then season 8 was supposed, and they just keep going because the show keeps getting better, you know. And I think if, like Star Wars, if they keep, and Marvel and really anything, if they keep up quality content, they can keep going. Because a lot of people ask, oh, when's Ninjago gonna end? You know, when are we gonna? Because that's another thing, really quickly. There's a lot of TV shows that are good, and then they just freaking end. You know, they get canceled or something, and we don't have a real end.
Right.
I don't want Ninjago to end, but I want them to end on a note where it feels like an ending. Like season 10, March of the Oni, that felt like an ending. And then they said, oh no, we're continuing.
Right.
So, you know, it's a bit of a cheap move there, because really 10 was the ending of the show, but then they kept going. I don't want the show to end, but when they do end it, if they end it, before I die, they better end it on a high note, because god dang, man, this has been such a high note, and they have such a high bar. I don't want them to dip in quality, you know?
Right, you don't want them to just kind of falter out and just get bad as it drops out.
Right. There's a fine line there. So anyway, again, I love everything about this franchise. The future is very bright, and you know, hopefully you guys can leave a comment down below and tell me what your personal reaction and relationship with this franchise is. Again, my love for it started in Target, man. I got the DVD, and there you go. That's how it happened. And Alan, you've seen it, but I think I kickstarted your loving for the franchise when we just kind of watched all the seasons.
Oh, for sure. It wasn't really something on my radar before.
Yeah.
We were like, hey, I watched this really great show, and I think we should watch it. We watched the pilot, and that was the end of it. I was hooked.
Let's keep going.
Honestly. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. So again, tell me in comments what you think about Ninjago. Again, I think it's my favorite franchise, and again, I can't wait for more. Thank you guys. Again, I did get chosen for Master Wu, so I'm pretty pumped about that. So, you know, that is very exciting. And this was fun, Alan, running around this world.
Yeah.
Pretty good game. And yeah, thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.